Hi, Victor Leigh with you here, and we're at the last day of the show here at the Expo, and I am here with Cathrine Lee Scott from Dark Shadows, and you'll remember her as Maggie Evans. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine. As a matter of fact, I think this is the last 5 minutes of the show.
It is. We're here, and it was like, oh my gosh, can we come in and say hi for a minute? I just wanted to say that I've been a Dark Shadows fan forever. Love the show. I would jump off the bus and run blocks to get home to watch it.
You know, we're in our 41st year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get started? How did you actually get into the role?
Oh, I was in school, and I auditioned for Dan Curtis, and I started out auditioning for the role of Victoria Winters, and then I got the role of Maggie Evans.
Okay. Now, I've watched a lot of the episodes, and a lot of the episodes there are a lot of, because they were done live, they were live taped, and so there was a lot of things on there that are
the bloopers.
Yeah, what is your most memorable thing of that?
My most memorable blooper was when I was walking through the graveyard and I was wearing a long cape, and I took one of the gravestones with me. It was made out of styrofoam, but dead bodies moved, and the set shook, and one time a window came off in somebody's hand. But I wrote a book, called Dark Shadows Memories,
right.
And the book is about all of the people who were on the show, but also a complete episode guide, and then all of the bloopers and the funny things that happened. It's very anecdotal.
Now, this was out of Pomegranate Press,
That's right.
which was your own publication
right.
company. I've got a few books from there as well. Now, and I also remember one of the things with the show itself. It was the exposition show. It's like every 5 minutes in the show, someone says, "What do you mean?" And then I would say that, and I remember that.
Dark Shadows is very complicated. In fact,
it was.
They always said that some of the plot lines were so complicated that that's why we went off the air. It's because the fans could no longer understand what was going on. And one of the funny stories about Dark Shadows is that the writers were in the writers' room, and they asked Dan Curtis, the producer, about a plot line, and he said, "I don't know." And they said, "Well, we don't know." And Dan said, "Well, then go down to the door and ask one of the fans waiting for autographs. They'll know." And they did. And they actually invited a couple of fans in to give them the plot line because they were so confused.
Oh my
the
goodness,
fans figured it out.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And you've done a lot of TV spots and such since you've been in Star Trek Next Gen and a bunch of other shows and stuff. Do you have a favorite role that you've played since then?
I did Police Squad, and I played Sally Decker in that.
Okay.
And there are a lot of shows, and I did a television series called Big Seamus, Little Seamus.
Yes.
And I was on Dallas on several episodes, and Dynasty several episodes, and a lot of fun things.
And an episode of Hammer House of Horror.
That's right. Actually, that was the movie of the week.
A movie of the week, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was
And then I
really
did
neat.
Chandlertown, which was a series, and lots of things.
Great. Well, before we let you go, have you tell us about any upcoming projects that you might have?
I did a film called Parasomnia that'll be out later this year, and a few other little
It sounds
things.
kind of like a
show
thriller
up.
film there.
It is. It's a thriller.
That's
Yes.
good. Okay.
Yes.
Is there a website or a place where people can contact you?
Yes, by all means, www.pompress.com. It's POMPRESS.com.
Okay. And you have a list of books there and stuff that your company puts on? All right. Well, I want to just thank you very much before they actually start kicking us out the doors there.
Pushing us out of the door.
This is Cathrine Lee Scott. I'm Victor Leigh, and again, thanks for being with us. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.